Firstly, catching up on last weekend, how proud of you of the performance on Sunday night?
Yeah, really proud of the boys. Obviously, we've been building for a couple of weeks, and it's 2 weekends. Some good results, but Sunday in particular, it's a quick turnaround. It's a long bus trip. It's the first time we've had to do that trip. So, we finish here at 9:30, and we're back on a bus at 6:30 in the morning for 6-7 hours. So it's a tough one at the best of times, but yeah, off the back of obviously some of the performances lately and how tough a road trip it is, it's great to get the win. We're really proud of how we played.
4 goals in back-to-back road games. Is your challenge to Brennan to do that in front of a home crowd next?
Yeah, I think it'd be nice. It'd be nice if we could match that at home. But hats off to him. He's been great since he came in. We knew we were getting a guy who's a real elite shooter. Takes pride in his goal production. He's doing that at the moment. He's been huge for us on this stretch. I think when you go away from home, sometimes you're looking to keep the score low and just find ways to win. But, with him stepping up and scoring 4 in Bracknell and 4 in Solway gives us a huge opportunity to win every night. So, yeah, I know he'll be excited to try and match that at home.
How key have the pairing of Tanner Butler and Reece Cochran been to the recent success of the team?
Yeah, those two have been huge. We put them together recently and over these last 4 games, and they've really had to eat up a lot of extra minutes, a lot of extra responsibility. Generally they're playing against the other team's top lines, so they're trying to shut down the best guys in the other team, and they've done that. They've done that, superbly. They've relished the challenge of that. They've relished the extra minutes. Credit to them, like the way they played, the attitude and the approach to it. And I think it's no coincidence that we've probably seen the best hockey out of the two of them over the last 4 games. Like that extra challenge and that extra playing time. They've got excited about that, and they, like I said, they've really taken that challenge head on. So for us as a team, a big part of us helping keep scores down recently has been those two and the way they've played.
So Raiders this weekend. Is the message to the boys as simple as more of the same?
Yeah, 100% more of the same. We've talked a lot over the last 2-3 weeks of trying to turn the corner here about performance first, focusing on performance and how we have to play to be successful rather than wins and losses. We're saying if we get the performances right, hopefully the results will follow. And the last 4 games, the performances have been right, and that's why we've had good nights and we're getting some points on the board. So yeah, 100%. It was nice this week. Did some video, sent out some video to the guys this week, and loads of positives to kind of reinforce the guys. It was good to send out some really good examples of structurally stuff we did this week that was really pleasing last week that helped us win. So yeah, 100%. We want to get better each night. We're still working on some areas we need to improve, but 100%, more of what we're doing at the moment.
Looking back on the fixture the last time the two sides met, what can you learn from it?
Yeah, I think we know this team pretty well now over the 2 years. Their team this year has a large number of the guys that were there last year, and they actually signed some guys which on paper improves their team. I think, the one thing we have to learn from them in the last game is that, like every team really, like offensively, they have some guys who can put the puck in the net. They came in here and scored 6 and then a 7th in OT to win. So I think, we have to respect them as much as they're going through a tough spell like we had been up until 2 weeks ago. On paper, their lineup's really strong. They were a team that went to the playoff finals last year and were a couple of minutes away from maybe being able to win the playoffs. So nothing much has changed. They're just like us. They're going through a rough spell. So I don't think we can write them off. We have to respect them. But certainly I think up front they got some goal scorers. So getting back to our defensive game that we've done the last couple of weeks is going to be key.
And finally, having watched from the bench the last 2 weeks, is Dean Skins raring to get out there while Ben Norton is away with GB under 20?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I was having a bit of a chat to him after practice on Tuesday, and I think it's kind of worked out good for him coming in. He's had a couple of weeks to kind of get back on the ice and get back facing some pucks in practice and start to get back in the groove of being back on a regular basis. But it's been nice, we've been able to play Norts for a couple of games when he's been hot. Kind of ease Skinsy back into it, but I think like any player, ultimately you want to play, you want to be on the ice, and you want to have minutes, and you want to be helping the team win. So I think it's going to be nice for him to feel like he's got ease back in. But I know I think sitting on the bench, watching us win, and last couple of weekends. I know he's pretty excited to get going again. So I know his family's coming this Saturday to the game here at home, and he's pretty eager to get back in there. So hopefully the guys do the same as what they've been doing for Nords, like they've played out their skin in front of Ben, and I'm confident they're going to do the same for Skinsy here and give him a good night.